Hello everyone, welcome to Dickson's Java 101 tutorial 26. And today I'm going to teach you how to write the rock, paper, and scissors game. So today is going to be a simple recap of using the if and else statement and to write a simple rock, paper, scissors game. So first of all, here's going to be a simple example. We're going to ask the user to enter 0, 1, or 2. 0 is going to be for scissors, 1 is for rock, 2 is for paper. Then we're going to use a random number generator for the computer to print out 0, 1, or 2. And then we're going to write a bunch of if and else statements to determine the outcome. So if the user hits scissors and the computer computes number 1 and use rock, we're going to say the computer won. So let's get started. So I've imported my scanner library and I created a scanner in main. So today you just have to write some simple print out statements about the game. So we're going to go SYSO game rock paper scissors. Game rock paper scissors. Now just put a backward slash and an N to put on the next line. We're going to ask the user to input their game. So system.out.print line, please enter a 0 for scissors or 1 for rock or 2 for paper. So we've specified the number associated to rock, paper, scissors. We're going to create the user input. We're going to create an int because we want whole numbers. So int user hand is equal to input.next int. So that's the user input. And now we're just going to write the outcomes. If user hand is equal to 0, we're just going to simply say you chose scissors. You chose scissors. And we're going to use else if to specify the other two. So else if user hand is equal to 1, we're going to say, oh, that was good. Oops, I hit the cat button. You chose rock. Make sure you have your open bracket and curly and closing bracket. We're going to use an else if again to say user hand is equal to 2. It's going to be paper. Good, so we have associated the numbers to a certain type. We can also have a default statement. If the user enters like 7, 8, or 10, or 9, we can just go everything else. It's going to be an error. It's going to be an error. Now, we just need to generate the computer hand using a random number generator. So we just can go like this to separate the two. You know, int computer hand is creating a variable called int for computer hand. Remember, we're going to upcast it. Int math.random, which is the random class, times 3. And just a recap, the math.random is from 0 to 2, not including 3. So that's why we put 3 there. Put a comment. Zero to 2. So now we have the random number generator. We can just write and copy all this of user hand, and we're just gonna simply write it as computer hand. Because 0, we assume it's gonna be scissors as well. The computer hand 1 is still gonna be rock, and computer hand for 2 is still gonna be paper, and everything else is gonna be error. Awesome. So now we have the computer hand and the user hand. Now we need to write the outcome using if and else statements. So now we're just going to write all the possible outcomes. For example, if user hand is equal to computer hand, what happens if it's like rock, rock, scissors, scissors, paper, paper? This is going to be a tie. So we can just simply write a tie, probably with an backward slash n, tie, da-da, da-da. Okay, so we have is a tie. So I've written all the possible outcomes. I'm just gonna copy and paste it because it is a lot, and I think it makes more sense just by explaining it to you. And you guys can pause it, and then you guys can copy it. So these are all else and if statements. So let's see. So we're gonna have tie situation. So we have an else and if statement. If user hand is 0, which is scissors against rock. So with scissors and rock, obviously the computer wins, you lose. And then we have the user hand 0, which is scissors against paper. And scissors against paper, we win. So that's why you put you win. And if user hand is equal to 1, which is rock against scissors, you win. And with rock against paper, you lose. And then if it's paper against scissors, you lose. So I actually wrote all this on a piece of paper and writing all the possible options. Since it's only 3 by 3, you should only have like 9 options. 9 possible options. But if it's and, we're saying it can be the either way. So now you have else if paper against rock. Forgot to write paper against rock. You win, and we're gonna have system error. So paper against rock. If you have paper and there's rock, you win. And in all the other possible sections, you'll have error. So let's give this a try. So I enter 0, which is for scissors. Scissors, scissors. You chose scissors. You chose scissors. Time. Let me see what happened. Oh, you chose rock. You chose scissors. Okay, so you can see that there's a bug and we don't always copy codes. There's always bugs, unfortunately. It shouldn't be you choose. It should be computer. Where are my print statements? I have to debug it. So your input user hand is gonna, if user hand also asks you choose. Okay, so it shouldn't be you choose, it should be computer choose all the way here. So computer chose the 0, see, you choose scissor, computer choose scissor, and it's a tie. And let's run it again. Let's try 1. You chose rock, computer chose paper, so you lose. Rock and paper, you lose. And simply like that, let's close it. So in computer programming, you always have to run the program and making sure all your spaces, all your // and in is in the correct order, and you have to run the program multiple times and try to find an error. It's a good problem-solving skill, and writing all the else, writing all the possible options using and or and else if. Let's play one more time. I chose paper. You chose paper, computer chose rock. You win. Awesome. You win, you lose. And make sure there's not an extra space. So I hope you can write this simple game, and there's more applications in my next tutorials. Thanks for watching, and just give this a try.